Hi, we're up on the allotment and I just thought I'd give you a quick look around just to show you how it looks at the moment. A lot of it is bare, but there are some signs of life. There's a few things coming up now, and it's starting to look quite exciting for the next year's growing, because we're starting to get a little bit of structure now. I don't know if you saw the first look around this allotment when we took it over. It was absolutely covered in rubbish. It was really overgrown. It was a complete disaster. So it's taken us quite a long time to get rid of the rubbish. There's still a lot we're uncovering all the time. There's been lots of like tarps and netting in the grass. There's a big heap by the gate still that we're slowly getting rid of. But it's getting nice now because we're able to clear new patches of brambles that we've not touched before, and start planning for planting in the spring. So it's getting really good. We're going to have so much more growing space in 2021 than we did this year, and I'm really excited about it. We're gonna be able to grow a fair amount of food this time round. So yeah, I'll turn you around and give you a look around. So this is our little orchard area that we planted up a little while back. The trees seem to have settled in nicely. Obviously it's this time of year is perfect for planting fruit trees because they're all dormant. We've got a patch of fence here that we need to do at some point. We need to renew that. And we're going to cut this back. We're going to keep this. It looks so pretty. It's lots of flowers on it still. So we're going to cut this one back a little bit, neaten it up because it's a bit overgrown. And then this corner's been really cleared out now. And with the bank at the back, we've got a compost bin in and we're using it. There's stuff in there already composting down, which is great. Lots of grass clippings. And these are the panels. We're hoping to save some of these panels which were sort of tumble down sheds when we first got the allotment, and we're hoping to use them to make some raised beds, or at least one, because a lot of them are rusty. You can see they're starting to degrade now, so they might have to go up to the recycling centre, but there's a couple of good ones, so hopefully we'll be able to make use of those. First raised bed is going to go in this corner over here that we've cleared. So that's where the first one's going to go. And the rest of the space at the moment, we've just been concentrating on keeping the grass short, just so it doesn't go overgrown again. I'll bring you back up to the top. And we've still got celery going strong in there. Needs a little bit of a weed, but it's doing okay, and the chard is looking good. We've got a couple of beetroots left in the ground here, and they're looking quite good. So we're gonna leave those in for a bit longer. These peas have had it. They need to come down. But the rows on this bed went sort of up that way, but we're changing it this year because we've been able to widen it by growing the pumpkins and squashes on this patch, and we've got a big tarp over at the moment. So the beds are going to go in this direction for next year. In here we've got things popping up already. We've got red onions, white onions, and we've even got some garlic in this bed. Next bed across is the banana shallots, and then this next one here that needs a good weeding has got some spring onions left in a row. They're quite small. Bring you down, they're quite diddy, but they're perfectly usable. So we're starting to use those slowly, and I want to get some more garlic in this bed. Chamomile's finished, but hopefully that's self-seeded there. So we're going to continue this bed along, all the way along, and just have this long row of just flowers. So we've got some lavender that can go in there eventually, and we might put some things like zinnias and dwarf sunflowers and that along this edge, just for a little haven for the bees. And then this patch here is probably going to be things like, well, anything really. Hopefully we're going to get lots of brassicas in this year, because that's something we really missed out on. Well, next year we want to plant them. We really missed out on things like brassicas, so we want to get lots of those in. Things like cauliflower, cabbage, broccoli, lots of kale, because we do enjoy the kale. This patch here where the cardboard is going to be our new squash and pumpkin patch. So we've had, over the months, we've been putting layers of cardboard down, and it's got, I think it's got 4 or 5 layers of cardboard down there now. So any weeds that were popping up should hopefully be gone by the time we want to put the squashes in next year. You see all along here we've still got bags of rubbish that we're constantly collecting off the place. Graham's just found a bit more, and we've got this massive heap still. Oh, it's going down, gradually going down. Still got this heap here. We'll get rid of it. And then in this corner there's a really nice compost bin here. We did uncover it earlier on in the year. It's got a little bit overgrown with the nettles again, but we did clear a lot of rubbish out of it. But we also discovered that the previous allotment tenants had been putting dog poop in here, so obviously that's no good for growing vegetables, and yeah, we don't want to contaminate anything. So I'm going to have to get in there at some point and start digging that out, so that we can get rid of that and start afresh eventually, because it would be nice to have a compost area up on this top part, and a little compost bin down on the bottom as well. And we've got our blackcurrant here. I have got some more blackcurrants that need to come and be planted, but I think they're going to go in the bottom area. And then we got our apple tree, which gave us, I don't know if we can focus in on that, it's getting dark, but yeah, our lovely apple tree that was here, that was falling over and looking very sad, gave us 5 apples, but we're going to save that. We're going to cut that back, and hopefully it will be a lot happier in the spring. So yeah, that's it. That's how it's all looking at the moment. And it's exciting because you can start to see little areas appearing where things are going to be grown. So yeah, that's it for today. Please like this video, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.